Hi, my name's Andrew Nicholson. I teach at West Herts College in Kings Langley. We run various courses here at the college. We teach NVQ students, so that is NVQ meaning National Vocational Qualification. Those students are actually students who will be fully qualified when they get to the end of their course. It's my duty, you could say, to try to promote the college, promote the students that are at the college for future employment. That's what I see this as being probably one of the prime targets, is to try to gain employment for the students that I currently teach. It isn't my remit to try to find those students employment, but certainly to point them in the right direction.
My name's Donald Green. I'm personally very fond of plumbing. I've been doing it for 2 years now in college. Just really looking forward to get out and doing it in the real world, get an apprenticeship possibly. I went straight into level 2 because it was very simple. The exams were not easy but not really hard. Passed all of them really well. Passed the final exam the first time. All the practical tasks. I've particularly enjoyed the bathroom installation because then I got real insight of what I could be doing in industry.
Open it up.
You can just slowly pull it apart, yeah. Would that be acceptable for me to ring for? No.
My name's Ryan Stapley. I started the level 2 plumbing course last year. I passed it within the first year. I found all the tasks very simple but very enjoyable at the same time. Plumbing as a whole I find enjoyable. I like the diversity of it because you can go from different houses to be able to do different things. It's never the same sort of thing. And you get to meet lots of different people. And I've moved on to the level 3 course this year, which I'm looking forward to. It's the gas course. I find it more enjoyable because it's more challenging.
I'm Ben Hayden. I'm doing level 2 plumbing. I started in September. Before that, I just came out straight out of school, just on my GCSEs. Did one of them, so thought I'd give this a go. Plumbing seems like a good qualification to have. There's quite a bit of money to be made, and it's good to get out there and meet people. A lot of companies you can work with.
Then your actual backplate elbow would need to be there, and
We
your
have
hose would need to hang.
Pretty good substantial connections now with the Chartered Institute for Plumbing. We've recently managed to get those relationships up and running. We go to the Chartered Institute for Plumbing meetings. We take groups of students along to those meetings wherever possible, so that they get a chance to meet some of the top-notch employers that are actually out there.
It's great being here. It's a good college to be at. They really help you develop your team building skills. The first couple of weeks, you're just getting to know everyone in the class. You're helping each other out when something doesn't go right. Yeah, it's really good.
Just a tiny bit out, isn't it? So you can just ease that out a second, can't you? It's copper.
All the tutors at the college supportive, make you feel confident on the work you do, and just nice place to learn with.
What is that pressure drop I'm allowed between the working pressure?
Cameron Lewis. I'm currently studying BSc 2000 course, which is a mix between 4 different subjects: plumbing, electrics, heating and ventilation, and refrigeration.
The BSc course is a taster course for level 1 students. It gives them a better idea, a little idea of each trade. So if they're not sure whether they want to be a plumber or electrician, they can have a taste of each by doing assignments in each trade.
I'm Ben Pfeiffer. I come to West Herts College. I'm currently studying a City and Guilds BSc 2000 course on heating, event, electrics and plumbing. I'm not employed at the moment, but hopefully sooner or later I will be.
My name's Joanne Hoster. I'm doing BSc 2000 City and Guilds course. So far I've been doing it for about 4 months. Made lots of new friends, loads of new skills, and the teachers are really friendly and helpful.
My name's Donato. I'm an electrical tutor at West Herts College. 2 of my students have just been interviewed, a young lady called Joanne and a young lad called Ben. They are on a level 1 electrical installation course. We like to take these students normally straight from school. A lot of them don't have qualifications. Hopefully when they leave us they will be level 1 qualified as electrical engineers.
Before I came to the course, I was unsure what I wanted to do. But when I came here, they told me there's loads of routes to go down to, like, you've got plumbing, heating, event, and it's alright because you can choose what you want to do at the end of the year.
The young lady in particular has made very, very good progress, and also the young man, between the two of them, they are two of the best students in the class. Hopefully the students will both progress to level 2, and at the end of the 3-year course they will be fully qualified electricians.
My name's Ryan Bailey. I do level 2 plumbing at West Arts College, Kings Langley campus. Since starting the course, I've learned new skills that will help me in later life. Learned how to bend pipes, solder, started on bays and walls.
Students sometimes have a bad name because they're young, they're a little bit scruffy, occasionally untidy, but I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart that this year the student base that we have, and is in the case most years, we have very genuine, very hard-working, quiet and studious individuals that are here at the college. You think in an FE college probably that wouldn't be the case, but most of the guys that come here actually come here because they want to be here and they want to further their careers. I know that if I were an employer, I would probably select the student that had a technical certificate over a student that didn't, because you know they've had some experience, that they've knuckled down and they've done some work and they've actually got an achievement. So for those people that would say that a technical certificate doesn't really help a student, I would say that is not true. That is not the case. Admittedly, it isn't the full qualification. You need to do an NVQ, where you are assessed on site. So you'll be working in a customer's house, and your work that you put in will be assessed by a travelling assessor who comes to look at the actual work of the property.
Hi, my name's Tracy Richardson. I teach the plumbing apprentices here at West Harts College. Whilst they're in the college, they'll do various projects and tasks that the full-time students do as well. They all do the same sort of projects, but the difference with the apprentices is, as well as doing the work in the college here, they'll also go out onto site into people's houses, and they will actually be doing the work live in people's houses and being assessed by an on-site assessor.
I'd like to welcome you to Kings Landing Learning Centre. As you can see around, this is a very busy learning environment, and most of the time it's busy and it's buzzing. Now, as a full-time or a part-time member of the Learning Resource Centre staff, we're here to actually support the students, and we're here to support the students during their course of studies at the college.
Hi, my name's Martin Hyde, 28 years old, mature student here at Kings Langley College.
Martin has made wonderful progress during the course of the year, and the most important thing and most pleasing thing as far as I'm concerned is he is actually fulfilling his potential. He comes fully prepared for all lessons, he participates in all lessons, and he does reading around the subject.
My name's Zeba Gilani. I'm one of the learning support advisors here. We have a number of students here that need support with a variety of learning difficulties. For example, we have dyslexic students, we have students with autism or Asperger's syndrome. We also have students who are deaf or can't see, and we support them in the classroom.
I get help with reading and writing in my exams because I've got dyslexia. So I get help from the learning support team here at Kings Langley campus.
It's a very supportive environment, and if students have issues or troubles with their work, we are always here to help them, and we're glad to help them. It makes our job more interesting, and it's what we like to do.
You met Martin earlier, who he'd been out of education for quite a while, so but he had problems at school, he struggled at school, so when he came here we got him assessed. We also assess students, which is a process of tests, and that not only identifies their learning difficulties, but it also gives us strategies that we can help, that we can work with the students on.
All the staff here help you gain confidence in doing things.
As a role model, he's very, very good. And like I say, as an apprentice or a potential apprentice, he is an absolute goldmine for somebody out there.
We try to send our students out with a relatively rounded education. They do have a certain amount of skill, and I think that's a very valuable thing these days.